Life doesn't always break us with storms. Sometimes it breaks us with silence. When someone we trusted the most walks away without even looking back. That's what happened to me, James. I thought I had everything when I had her love, but in one single moment, everything I believed in fell apart. For 4 years, I built my world around one girl. I gave her all my time, my trust, and my heart. I believed she was my future, the one who would walk beside me through every storm. But when another man came into her life, a man with more money, a fancier car, and the kind of lifestyle I couldn't offer at that time, she left me, just like that. The pain I felt that night was something I can't fully describe. It wasn't just heartbreak. It was the feeling of being replaced, of realizing that all the sacrifices I made meant nothing to her. I remember staring at my empty phone, waiting for a text that never came. I cried quietly because no one could understand how deeply I was hurting. But here's the truth. Sometimes the worst pain becomes the best teacher. At first, I felt like giving up. I stopped eating properly, stopped meeting friends, and spent days locked inside my room. But slowly, something inside me changed. I realized that if she could throw me away for money, then I had to become a man who could never again be thrown away. Not because of revenge, but because I owed it to myself. So, I started working. Not just a little. I worked like my life depended on it. I took 2 part-time jobs, spent nights learning skills online, and turned every bit of pain into fuel. When my body was tired, my heartbreak kept me awake. Every insult, every rejection, every memory of her leaving me gave me more fire to keep going. Months turned into years. I failed more times than I can count. But every failure built me stronger. I learned that pain doesn't last forever if you use it as power. I built my own business from scratch, made mistakes, lost money, but kept rising. One day, I woke up and realized I was no longer the broken boy she left. I had become a man. Fast forward for years, I wasn't just surviving anymore. I was thriving. I had my own company, employees who looked up to me, and wealth I once thought I could never achieve. I bought the car I used to dream about, moved into a home that felt like a palace compared to where I started. And most importantly, I found peace within myself. And then, one day, she came back. Yes, the same girl who once walked away holding another man's hand stood in front of me again. She said she regretted it. She said she missed me. She said she wanted a second chance. But by then, I had learned the most powerful lesson of all. Sometimes, the people who break you are the reason you find the strength to rebuild yourself. I didn't take her back, not because I was angry, but because I finally respected myself enough to never let someone treat me as an option again. So here's my message to anyone listening. Maybe you're hurting right now. Maybe someone you love walked away. Maybe you feel like you'll never recover. But let my story remind you, heartbreak is not the end. It's the beginning of your transformation. Use that pain, turn it into fire, and build a life so powerful that one day you'll look back and thank the very moment that broke you. Because sometimes being broken is the only way to discover the strongest version of yourself.